I'll start restream. Hi. We run a real professional organization here. I'm your host, Jay Sterling. And sure. And are my speakers on? I got a notification. You can hear me? Okay. All right. Speakers in. Okay. Good. Good to be here. Good to be here. Because if I wasn't, I'd be over here. I'm your host, Jay Sterling, and you are attending the Sunday edition of Themed from a Hat. We are live 7 p.m. on Sundays and Thursdays. Thank you for joining us. I am joined by some of the funniest friends anyone could ever have. They are Emma Dorfler, John Bickford, Marissa Thomas, Sherelle Renee Childs, and Mark Olson. I don't know what just happened there. I didn't see Mark in yeah.
I didn't see me there, but they can see me. I'm on the screen, right?
Well, you're blending in Jurassic Park right now.
Yeah.
Clever little rapper you are. So.
Yeah. Clever girl. So we,
dramatic pause, have a hat to draw games from. In the sweltering heat, we bring you our laughs. And hopefully you laugh with us, we laugh with you, and we all laugh together. And we start our laughs with our initial game called Caption This. And the way Caption This works is that our demented producer is going to, and I can call him this as long as I want because he doesn't pay me. In fact, none of us get paid, so if we razz him a little bit, he's desperate for friends, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's going to pull, or has already pulled 3 images off the internet, and none of us have seen this. I haven't seen them. The cast hasn't. He's going to put them up, and our beloved entertainers here are going to make funny out of them. So, Mr. Producer, when you are ready, image 1 for Caption This. Mr. Olson.
That creeping Charlie took off.
Marissa.
Where'd you find that picture of Steve's house?
I got something, but I can't quite phrase it. John.
Yeah, this was the finale on Who Wants to Be a Floral Designer?
Marissa.
This was my attempt to show the world I'm a delicate flower.
I'm trying to. I've got a thought, but I'm trying to.
I do too.
Yeah, really.
And it's Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, why is the phallic part red?
No comment. Let's go with Marissa again, please.
Funeral parlors are trying to be a lot cheerier. Jay.
It's in my head and it's going to come out lame, so I'm going to just run with it. And now that Prince is dead, he's got I just lost it. Never mind. I Will Flower You or something like that. The Purple House is where I was going. I apologize. That's why I'm the host, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I say, Mr. Olson, please save us.
You know, the guys from that TV show that I can't remember, you know, the 4 gay guys that would make over the men, they made over this house.
Yeah, I got it. John.
Yeah, so I just put seeds in the leaf blower. Boom.
Sherelle.
This is what happens when you hire the cast of the Great British Bake Off to decorate your hosts.
Mr. Olson.
Chia.
Thank you, Melty House. Floral eye for the urban guy. All right. So let us be saved by Miss Emma Dorfler, then we'll move on.
But you were supposed to make a float.
Oh! Very well done. Next image.
Oh my God.
John.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have eaten Taco Bell.
Oh, gee. Marissa.
What? The water's cold.
M.A.
Can't I have a little privacy in the bath?
Marissa.
That a carrot in your soup, or you just happy to see me?
Jay?
Jean-Claude, we have got a ginger in the stew. Let him sit for a while. We'll make a soup out of him.
Oh my God.
Thank you. John.
Yeah, this is really soothing on my hemorrhoids.
Wow, thanks. Marissa.
You're
I
welcome.
wonder why this scene was cut out of Beauty and the Beast.
And I
Beauty and
noticed
the Beats.
I noticed that your name does say M.R. Olson. So go ahead, Mark.
This is the top dish at El Jefe Cocina and Bar in South America.
I got nothing. John.
Freshly peeled.
Marissa.
No worries, Mark. Don't be embarrassed. All our parents take embarrassing pics of us.
Miss Sherelle.
Oh, I'm just sitting here with my head chopped off, surrounded by the remains of my once close friends. How's your day going?
Marissa.
Why is vegan food always so scary?
Ooh. Miss M.A.
Any parent who's ever had to deal with a blowout knows exactly what this is.
Yeah. Wow. Right. John.
Oh, good. This is some really good gravy. Read Steve's. Read
No,
Steve's.
I don't think I want to read Steve's.
Oh, no, read. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I'm not-
come
Miss
on.
Sherelle.
Rubber duck.
Again.
Anyone got a rubber duck?
Ooh.
Jay,
Okay.
This is not a picture of John Bickford. Mr. Olson.
This is another manufacturer's response to Mr. Potato Head.
Oh. Miss Marissa.
just a preview of John's freezer.
Speaking of John, Mr. Bickford.
This is not a picture of Mark Olson.
No, Mark's got a hat on. Let's go with Marissa again, please.
I just lost it. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's gonna come
Go
back.
ahead. There's no cause for that. All right, I got a little.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Fix my camera. Okay, are you back? All right, Miss Marissa.
Wow, you really do look like your Tinder picture.
John.
Oh man, you got pudding and I got this.
Okay, one more, Mr. Olson.
Swipe right.
Oh, Marissa's got one. All right, Marissa.
Wow, spray tans have gone a little too far.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh.
John.
Man, that's a big head.
Jay,
Hey.
Marissa.
Jay, when did you have green hair?
Nose is the right size. Mr. Olson.
That's a bad idea.
Sherelle.
You married your Tinder date. I buried mine.
Logic.
Mr. Bickford.
Oh man, it's Chia Trump.
Miss M.A.
Boy, those hobbit houses have really gotten out of control.
Mark, without that hat, you really look the part.
Gilroy was here.
Marissa.
Wow, have people heard of Kleenexes? Jay.
So how you doing? Oh, fine. I got a good horse under me. Mr. Bickford.
When I said I wanted to be buried, I didn't mean right now.
Mr. Olson.
Lichens and liverwort give you a good facial.
Well, let's go to Miss M.A.
Boy, the Lilliputians really went out of their way.
Nice. John.
The dogs keep peeing on me and I can't stop them. Jay?
Hey,
I need a shave. All right. Anything else, or shall we tally forth? All right. All right, John, if you got one, let's hear it, and then we'll move on. Or
Yeah, the carpet matches.
oh,
I thought about that, but
all right. What is the theme that we are going with today?
living green.
Living green. Anybody else?
Weird
Yeah.
vegetation.
Nature's finest.
Nature's finest. Plants, I heard.
getting stuck.
Getting stuck. Murph, what's the topic?
Everything
Going wrong. Well,
I don't think that
then on
one.
that note,
I think that last one was wrong.
I thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like the house.
I'm glad our show is not
I'd pee on
entitled-
that.
Glad our show is not entitled "What Could Go Wrong," right? So let's move on to the hat. Notice it's not green, not fuzzy. Game number 2 is switching roles, and in this game we have the femme fatales of Miss M.A. and Marissa.
Lindsay.
The way the way this game works is that switching roles is one of them is going to portray a character, and the other one is going to portray another character. And at some point, often in fact, several times, I'm going to yell switch, and they have to take on the other persona. In this instance, the garden store is out of product, and the store manager, M.A., is on the phone with her supplier, Marissa, to find out when more stock will be shipped. I think this is something we can all relate to. Everything's out of stock. So, switching roles. At some point, the retailer, M.A., and the supplier, Marissa, are going to have to switch roles and continue the conversation based on what the last person said. So, I have my clipboard and I'm ready to roll. Ladies, are you ready?
Yep.
M.A., why don't you start us off? Switching roles.
Hi. Just wanted to call and let you know that we are out of grass.
Okay. All right. I do want you to know I'm on it. We take this very, very seriously because we care about your growing needs. Can I put you on hold for a moment?
I really don't think that's a good. Hello.
Oh, is this Jimmy John's? You said you deliver in a half hour or less. Hello? Hello?
Switch.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
This is not Jimmy John's. We were talking about my grass.
Oh, damn. Geez. Okay. So let me just check stock here. It looks like yeah, it's gonna take about 2 or 3 weeks.
Why is it going to take 2 or 3 weeks?
Because that's how long it takes to grow.
You have to grow the grass to get me grass seed?
Oh, grass seed. I thought you. Oh,
What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant like grown grass.
Switch.
Oh, I thought you meant grown grass.
No. Our customers don't want the grass already grown. They want the seeds to plant.
But isn't grown grass more fun? It tickles your piggies. Okay, so listen, I don't have grown grass and we are all out of seeds. There's like a shortage or something. But do you need toner for your printer? Because I do that on Sundays. Would that help?
No. You don't understand. See, we have customers that have like a medical need for this grass.
How does a person have a medical need for grass? Our toner is all natural.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
It's,
All right. Switch. Interested. That's good.
I'm not interested.
Well, see, here's the thing. I am here to make your life easier, and having enough toner is going to make your life so much easier.
What community college did you flunk out of that you're trying to sell me toner when I called for grass seeds?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what grass seeds are?
No, a community college.
Yeah, that's painfully obvious. When does this making my life easier thing start?
Yeah, so as soon as we ship out the toner.
I don't want your toner, but just out of curiosity, what is it made out of?
It's made out of all natural ingredients. That's you can actually like eat it if you really needed to. That's
Switch.
It's made out of all natural ingredients. You can actually eat it if you want to.
Okay, gross.
No,
First
it is
of all-
so good. It is so good.
Yeah, let's get back to the grass seed because that's what I'm calling about. I don't want to go off on all these tangents.
No. Okay, just one more quick thing. We have also found in studies that 7 out of 10 people found that it cleansed them. They had better bowel movements every day. Yeah.
End scene. I want to stop it there because you just gave me a great idea for a quickie later on. 7 out of 10 bowel movements. I like that.
Gross.
That'll come back to haunt us later. I mean, you later.
No, I was
I wrote it right there.
Nope, I didn't say
All
it.
right. Yay. All right. Good job. All right. We are moving on. We're 7 and 18. We are well ahead of the game. We've got a blue hat and a card.
Mm-hmm.
Game number 2. Well, 3, but it's called 2-line vocabulary. In this game, we have Mr. Olson, Miss M.A., and Miss Sherelle. And the way this game works is that Mark is moderately free to help dictate and massage the scene and work it as it goes. Because it's called 2-line vocabulary, the reason why it's called 2-line vocabulary is that Miss M.A. and Miss Sherelle each have one statement and one question they're allowed to say. That's it throughout the whole scene. So, in explaining the game, usually that's enough time for our producer to send the question and statement to the other individuals. Miss M.A., do you have your question?
Indeed I do, Jay.
May I have it, please?
My question is that a hoe?
Right. And your statement, please.
My statement is, this is all barren.
I sense a theme. Sherelle, your question, please.
Yes. When can I plow?
And do you have your statement, please?
Let's bury it deep.
Excellent. Sherelle and M.A. are trying to make a rooftop garden. But Master Gardener Mark is here to help. And
Bad.
I really shouldn't say anything more, so I'm just going to let it go. Mark, two-line vocabulary.
All right. Now, the client on this rooftop wants us to make sure that we have a nice mix of things that he can use to get high.
Oh, when can I plow?
You can plow as soon as you go over to the bin that I brought that has all the tools in it. You're going to have to pick your plowing tool. And I'd like you to go over to the first bin over there where we have the dirt poured. I had that professionally brought in and poured, so you don't have to carry the dirt. So you just have to go over there and start plowing it and see what it is. Now, Emma, you need to go get some tools too. So
Well, this is all barren.
it's barren at this point because we haven't planted anything. Now I've got a
Is that a hole?
Yeah, that is a hole. It's a small hole because we don't want to use too big of a hole on the roof because that could cave it in. So if you dig you don't want to dig deep because we're on a roof. You dig through the roof, we've got a whole mess, and I don't want to deal with that liability. Do you?
When can I plow?
Yeah, you can plow. Did you go get a plowing tool? What did you bring out? Is that a trowel?
When can I
Is that a
plow?
hole?
There is a hole in the box, but it looks more like you just pulled out the little rake that you use when you're doing a little box garden.
Is that a hole?
No, that's not a hole. That's a rake. And the hoe oftentimes does work well with the rake, and the rake does work well with the hoe. And sometimes things pop up and grow after that. Now, again, this client, what's that? Well, usually the rake plows the hoe, but that's another story. So when
Let's bury it deep.
we have to start planting the seeds. Now, over here, we have some carrot seeds, and I was able to get a lot of grass seed too.
This is all barren.
It is. So we're going to plant some grass in that section, set up, and then they're going to set up a little spot there where they can actually harvest the bud off the grass, and actually you're going to need to plow a little ways in because you got to get that seed just planted the right depth. Okay.
Let's bury it deep.
No. Grass seed, at least this kind of grass seed, you want to bury probably about 8 inches in, so not too deep.
Let's bury it deep.
Okay, you know what? We're going to need a larger tool for that.
Is that a hoe?
No, a hoe would be a little bit too large. Again, remember, we can't get too large because we would fall through the roof.
When can I plow?
No, you can plow. Why don't you just go ahead over there to the box over there with the dirt in it and start plowing away. Have some fun, okay? Just plow all you want. And later on, we'll clean you up. All right, now, Emma.
This is all barren.
Yes, it is. It's barren because we haven't fertilized it yet.
Let's bury it deep.
That will fertilize it. That would fertilize it perfectly if we bury it deep. Now, I do have the fertilizer over here, and yes, you're going to want to bury that deep. And then you're going to put some over the top as well, so that as the rain comes down and as we water it, it seeps in and makes the bud grow. It's important. Moisture is important to make it grow.
When can I
Is that a
plow?
hoe?
You can use the hoe to kind of set the fertilizer. The hoe, you know what? And the rake also is a good thing to use to set the fertilizer. And again, if you use the two of them together, you get the best effect.
Let's bury it
Well,
deep.
this is all barren.
It is right now, MA. But remember, we're fertilizing. We're burying it deep.
Let's bury it deep.
We're burying it deep because it seems that's what Sherelle wants to do. I don't know if it'll work. I mean, I'm the master gardener, but If she wants to bury it deep, we'll bury it deep.
Let's bury
No.
it deep.
MA, you can use that little small trowel-like hoe if you want to. But I'd like you to use the rake as well. And then I'll do the fertilizing.
Is that
Okay.
a hoe?
No, I'm not a hoe. But I will do the fertilizing. And you know,
Let's bury it deep.
actually, I just got a call. Oh, hello, hoe. How are you
End scene,
doing?
end scene, end scene, end scene, end scene.
I think I took that all the wrong way.
No, I think we all got the same vibe, John.
That's it.
You know, a little creeped out, but whatever.
I creeped out, John. I love it. The ladies did too. We had a good time. Man, those questions and answers, boy. I'm like, ooh. Thank you.
Yeah, about that. Right. Let's move on. Is anybody else hot in here?
I got AC.
All right. All right. Let's.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I need to take a margarita beverage from the also effervescent MA. Shit.
Marissa.
I realized what I did. You're sitting there fanning. I'm looking at you. I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm sorry. You can hit me later. I'll remind you.
Please.
So let's move on. I'm hot. I'm confused. Oh, it's news from a hat. And we're going to do this for everyone today. We've got not as many players. We often have 7 players. Since we have a limited, well, I guess we're limited all the time because of Zoom, right? So we have 5 players today. So everyone's going to shot at news from a hat. And the way this game works is that I'm going to read off the correspondence. That is the wonderful cast that we have before us. And I will be the host, and I will be calling upon them to give the news story as they see fit based on the headline, which I will reveal after the intro. So to give them a heads up before we start, Miss M.A., you are handling celebrity gossip. John, you're covering world news. Marissa, you have the eye on politics. Sherelle, you're working with A&E. And Mark, today you're covering social media. All right. And as soon as Mr. Murphy makes the little news roll thingy, we'll go down. We'll get on with the act. I can't talk today. Hello, 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 and welcome, viewers. I am your host, Mr. Scoop Faceworthy. And what we have here today is we have a late-breaking story. I got it right here. Apparently, scientists, those are the big brainiac guys, they have invented lutefisk seeds. Of all things, they're making seeds for lutefisk. Who'd have thought? I don't know. But apparently, the news has caught on. Miss M.A., do you have some input? Maybe the celebrities, they like to weigh in on stuff. Have you heard something?
I have indeed, Jay. Thank you very much. Would like to start off with Tom Hanks. Now, Tom Hanks thinks this is a fabulous idea, and he is actually going to be the spokesperson for these seeds. And he actually has some planted right now, and we are going to watch them and see when they grow and actually how good they are. Now, there are some people that are skeptical. Meryl Streep, for one. Now, Meryl doesn't think that this will actually work because, you know, lutefisk is actually fish. And how do you grow fish? But Tom Hanks has assured us that he is behind this product 100%, and we are going to make sure that we have a follow-up when those seeds do sprout and we have a product.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that enlightening news report. Next up, I believe we have Mr. John Bickford, and he's got world news. He's covering the whole world. How important is that? John, what can you tell us?
All of it. Yes, well, Jay, conspiracy theorists on the other side of this believe they have traced this outbreak, as they're calling it, to a small lab in the middle of nowhere in Norway. But then again, Sweden has also taken credit, so it seems to be all over the place, and nobody really knows exactly where it's from and how to stop it. Just one man's opinion. Jay.
Thank you for that enlightening report. I'm sure that all the Slavic and Norwegian and the Southern and the Celtic and all kinds of world kind of communities are all up in arms over this. Next up, we've got Miss Marissa with the eye on politics. Marissa, have the politicians weighed in on this at all?
Yes, Jay, they have. And it's come to a surprising conclusion. While many are saying you shouldn't mess with God's work of making a fish that is a mix between Jello and just fish flavored crap, politicians everywhere feel this is a good self-sustaining option. Basically, what they're saying is sometimes science has to step in. And if they can get more than the 2 out of 1 million success stories, this will be well worth the money. Because frankly, Jay, what they haven't shared is that these fish feed on cellulite, hence what makes them so jiggly. So it's actually self-sustaining, especially in the US. And frankly, they'd be thrilled if beautiful people voted for them. I think we all need a little eye candy if we're going to be staring at farm-seeded lutefisk. Back to you, Jay.
That sounds very enlightening. I can't wait for the diet pills to come out. Miss Sherelle, there's always something to buzz, movies, books, whatever. Have you heard anything that's going on?
Oh, yes, most certainly. This recent development has inspired a revival of the musical Cats, except instead of a bunch of cats, they are all a bunch of dancing fish. Also, a local theater company has been sued for portraying lutefisk fish as food. The lutefisk community is very offended by this because they want to be seen as sentient beings, not as food, and they see this new development as an unwitting compromise, I suppose the word was. They're not thrilled about it. They're just glad they're not going to be eaten anymore, and they no longer want to see films and plays portraying them as food.
Wow. Thank you. Lutefisk becoming self-aware. Do you want tragedy? This is how tragedy starts. Mr. Mark, social media, is the interwebs abuzz? What can you tell us?
I got nothing. The only people that eat lutefisk in this country are 85 and older, and they don't use social media. I got nothing. Wait here. One of the younger set at the Norwegian embassy and the Swedish embassy said, no, we aren't claiming this crap. And then they're fighting over who gets to claim akavit, because that's good stuff. And that's a bag of fish boulder. That's just fish balls. That's not lutefisk. It's a different thing. Lutefisk is dried cod. And then they soak it in soap. I don't know who thought it up, but they're idiots. So, nothing on social media, but I just had to give that little editorial. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. And always, that's the lie. We know it's the lie of the land. So I believe we're all caught up here. There's no late breaking developments that I know of.
Well,
John, you've got something.
Yeah.
Late tip. Go on, please. Go on.
There has been an outbreak of people who used to have cellulite and now have these massive infections. It's gross.
Wow. Thank you.
I can show you pictures.
No, I think we're all good here now. I think we're good. Just the image of self-aware lutefisk. Personally, I'll probably be up all night. Just saying. I believe that's all the news that's fit to print. And I'll be grabbing a bottle of brandy, also known as Lutefisk Helper, after this show. Thank you very much. We'll catch you next time. You know, we don't play that game very often. That was really fun. You folks are so damn clever. All right. Move my card. I got my hat. Voila! Dun, da, da, da. Next game from Scenes from a Hat is Changing Lines. And this game is for Mark and John.
Who's who? Who's who?
And yeah, I paused because you said that, and it suddenly dawned on me. I put M.A. and Marissa together and Mark and John together.
Twin
It was
night.
totally accidental. I mean, I could call on either one of you and I'd be okay.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
Way to cover.
I am so much a candidate for Alzheimer's, I swear. Okay, changing lines. Let's move on, please. Mark and John. We're going to continue with the gardening theme. And the way changing lines works is when one of them says something, at the moment when I say change, that last statement, however they want to dice it up, paraphrase the paragraph, the sentence, just the last word or idiom, whatever, they have to change it to something else. And we'll do this for several series in a row. Changing lines, Mark and John. The scene is neighbor Mark accidentally used his rototiller on John's garden. Not sure how that could happen, but you know, it happens. So, changing lines, Mr. Bickford, why don't you lead us off, please?
Yeah, so it seems now my heirloom roses that I've grown from just seeds and nurtured and cared for, they've been tilled under.
Yeah, they have. And you know what? I didn't have my coffee this morning. I ran out of coffee, so I couldn't see where the hell I was. So you're lucky that I didn't rototill your driveway.
Change.
Yeah, you're lucky that I didn't rototill your cat underneath the sidewalk.
Change.
You're lucky that I had whiskey, because then at least I didn't hurt myself.
Yes, but you still look quite tipsy to me. You were stumbling around when you got on that riding rototiller, which I've never seen a riding rototiller before.
Well, I built it.
Oh, did you put proper steering on it?
Change.
Did you put a whole bunch of just shit on the back of it?
Change.
Did you put that on my roof again?
No, that's where I flung the shit that was on the back of the rototiller up onto your roof. Because you know what I really want to do is grow some grass on your roof.
That would be. I don't know if my roof structure is built for that much soil and shit and grass seed, I guess. I mean, then it'll grow. And
I'm not talking grass seed here. I'm talking grass.
Oh,
Mary Jane.
shit. Yeah, that's okay. I'm on board for that.
Change.
Yeah, we can just do it on everybody's roof.
Change.
Oh yeah, we can. Well, you got it right. I mean, you're understanding me.
Yep. And then in your backyard garden, we're going to start growing poppies.
Oh yeah, poppies.
You know what you can get out of poppies, don't you?
Well, I can get the stamen that's out of them.
Well, you know what? get out of that when we grow enough poppies, we're gonna get some blow.
Change.
We're gonna get some of this.
Change.
We're gonna get a dollar bill and roll
Change.
it up. We're gonna get a little spoon and we're gonna heat it up and we're gonna inject it.
Change.
We're going to get cocaine, basically.
Change.
You know, and with the cocaine, we can actually even mix it the right way. We can make it into a little rock cocaine, and then we can make some really damn good money out on the street.
Yeah, if you don't do it all on yourself.
Well, you know, I don't do the stuff. I just sell the stuff. The only stuff I'll do is the Mary Jane we're planting on your roof.
Oh, I just do. I don't sell.
Yeah. Well, you know, well, good. Then you know what? You can invest all your money with me. I'll do all the selling and the money side of it, and you can just sit and you can be our spokesperson. You can do all the commercials. We'll do a YouTube channel, the whole bit, and we'll get you all set up so that you can be the spokesperson and tell everybody about all of our great seed.
Can I have a really fancy costume?
We're gonna dress you up as a pot plant.
Right.
Can you hold your arms up like this?
Yeah, and then I'll stick my head like that, and then.
Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll take this green crap and we'll put it all over your head and your face, and it'll be like the bud that we're gonna harvest to get the actual THC from.
So you're telling me you're gonna start growing the pot on my face before we put it into the ground?
No.
End scene. Wow. Sometimes I don't have to say change or switch or any of that. Wow, where are you going, man?
Oh, man.
I can see
you know so much about cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Boy,
Yeah.
Mark. Jeepers.
Yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. We'll move this
All
up.
from a rototiller.
Right, yeah, under the rototiller.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, back to the hat. Wow. All right, next up is count them, three of a kind. And in this game, we have Miss Sherelle, Miss Marissa, and Mr. John.
Mm.
And the way this game works is that they're going to enact a scene. And the reason why it's called three of a kind is that throughout the scene, I'm going to throw a particular genre or a movie, an accent, something like that at them. They need to keep the scene flowing in that way. But keep the scene. I set my card down. The scene, which is I keep saying, you're at a meeting of Gardeners Anonymous. Apparently that exists because I made it up about 4 hours ago when I sent it to Murph. So at a meeting of Gardeners Anonymous, I don't care if you're on the, okay. Sherelle, lead us off.
All right, I guess I'm here because all my friends say I have a problem. My name is Marcy, and I am a gardener.
Thank you, Marcy. That was brave. That was so brave. Would anyone else like to go next?
Yeah. I'm only here because of a court order.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, I was just going around the block gardening in other people's yards.
Now, is that a metaphor that you're speaking of?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that a metaphor? Were you really gardening or were you gardening?
Well, I was sowing a lot, and there was a lot of seed.
That frightens me. Mark, did you have
so bad? You were planting a seed. Why does society have such a problem with that?
with seeds?
Yeah.
But why do you feel the need to plant the seed?
Well, I don't know. Some call it a compulsion. Some call it
Okay.
chemical imbalance.
Okay. This is a little too good to pass up. Your teeny boppers.
So, like, is it because you like to play with like little round things?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me at all.
It was an Instagram challenge. I wanted to make a TikTok video, and it just looked really cool.
I know, but what's going on
Tide
here,
Pod,
Marcy, is like you were totally supposed to ask John if he wanted to plant seeds with you in the TikTok, and you so did not.
Are you guys making fun of me?
It's my channel.
I know it's your channel, but you promised to redo it because in the last one, John totally felt like you made him look fat.
Okay, so I used the wrong filter.
Wrong
What is it?
filter. You put him in a tube top and booty shorts. Do you know what it's like when you bend
Likes
over to
the
plant
idea at
a
the
seed?
time.
Do you know what it's like when you bend over to plant a seed? You are not getting a date to prom, okay? Those flowers will do you no good.
I did buy 3 pair of those tube tops and shorts because, yeah. Wow.
It's going to be my date to prom.
I totally do that too, John, because like I want to know if a certain set of a tube top and booty shorts is going to look good, but they just all make me want to like get an eating disorder. So why am I planting vegetables?
Okay.
Because vegetables are cool. That's why.
All right. Okay. On that note, you're in the movie Nightmare on Elm Street.
What if you planted?
I don't know, but it's a nightmare.
Why are we here? What are we
Oh my
trying
God!
to
Look! It's taking over John.
It's taking the what?
Taking over John. Like that's not what John's supposed to.
Oh God! Should we run?
Oh, no, hold on. This is just those little gardening rays for, going through my...
Oh God! You just want to send you water.
The whole wrong idea.
You wanted to like kill us, but you just need to get some hydration going.
We're all gonna die, right? We're still all gonna die.
I just wanted to aerate my tomatoes.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. On that note, speaking of hydration and aeration and desertation, you're in the Old West.
now how bad do you want to plant them seeds every day?
I wish I hadn't planted way so much tumbleweed. It just blows all over the place all the time. I don't no matter which way the wind's blowing, it's just going. Weird.
Wait a minute, partner. That was your tumbleweed?
Well. I think you're kind of crashing this meeting. You don't sound like you're from around these parts.
Maybe I'm not from around these parts, but that
that's better.
tumbleweed was interfering with my carrots. There's only room for one plant in this town.
No, I wasn't talking about you. We all plant seeds around here. We all have our addictions. I was talking about the other guy planting the tumbleweed.
That's what I thought I was talking about, buddy.
Exactly. So what do you feel makes you plant this tumbleweed, stranger?
Are we in Western Canada? I don't know where we are.
We're always west of something, aren't we?
Are you trying to push off your accountability on Western Canada? You got a problem, son.
Okay. Speaking of a problem, let's do one more. How about you end each phrase with the words nudge, nudge?
So what do you like the most about planting your seed? Nudge, nudge.
I like poking the holes. Nudge, nudge.
Honestly, it just gives me something to do. Nudge, nudge.
Thank you, Marcy. Do you ever feel the urge to plant the seeds while you're sitting at work, staring at a computer screen? Nudge, nudge.
I just like the hoeing. Nudge, nudge.
Well, planting seeds at work is a welcome distraction. Nudge, nudge.
I have a riding tiller. Nudge, nudge.
And you think about your tiller when you're eating peanuts. Nudge.
Oh, I think about my hoe. Nudge, nudge.
Does your hoe go? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Nancy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
God, I haven't
Wow.
said hoe that in a long time.
all right. That was. I tried to mix these up. You did very well, all of you. Nudge. So, oh, I'm down to the last card.
Wah, wah.
That means it. Whoops. That means it's time for the quickies. Oh, I don't know why I dropped the card. Doesn't matter. I know what it is. The quickies is a fast, fun, friendly, humorous game similar to bombardment or trench ball when you were in high school. So, well, that is for me and Murph who take. Oh no, wait, no, and John and Mark. Yeah, pretty much the guys take the brunt of it. Make it that way. So, what we're going to do? Why do I have my clipboard? What we're going to do is we're going to, and by we I mean me, draw a quip from the hat, and they are going to once again demonstrate their incomprehensible talent and come up with something funny. No pressure. By the way, it is John's birthday today, so if he really stinks at a line, laugh anyway. You know, give him a. So,
Why didn't you say that at the beginning?
I thought about singing to you and everything, and then all of a sudden, Murph
Last
says,
game, please laugh now.
I'm trying to share it out on the phone, and Murph says, "Are you ready?" No, you're on. So everything went off. All right.
I posted like please laugh.
Happy birthday to you. All right.
Happy 70th, John.
Yeah, he told me he's older than me again today. All right. Quickie number 1. Things overheard at a campfire. Things overheard at a campfire. And let us begin with Miss Marissa.
Okay, whoa. You want me to pee where?
John.
Yeah, so I was just roasting my nuts and
Mark.
Put another log on the
On the
fire.
fire. Wow, good one. I forgot about that. Miss Marissa, please.
Can you pass the chocolate? Nudge, nudge.
John. Wrong campfire. Mr. Olson.
Marissa, can I have some of your marshmallows?
The what?
Marshmallows?
Ah, right. All right. Miss Marissa.
I put a lot of hairspray on. Is that bad? I can.
You kind of stole my. I was thinking something flammable. Well done. John.
I was just toasting my weenie. Sorry. I was just toasting my weenie.
There's a joke about blowing out the candle, and I'm not going to say it. So let's go with Miss M.A.
Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Let's pause and go to Miss Marissa.
Dude, was there a deal on like cocktail weenies or something? Why are these so?
And back to M.A.
Smoke keeps following me, damn it.
Yes, that's my superpower. That's right. Mr. Olson.
John, are you going to put that weenie in a bun?
John.
Yeah, does anybody hear the sound of fingers dragging across the roof of a car?
Jay.
I threw that box of fireworks in the fire. It's empty, right?
Oh,
That
I've
happened.
done that.
That happened.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we move on? We're good? We'll move on. All right. Next is, okay.
Oh,
I can't come into work today. I blank. I can't come into work today. I blank. Miss Sherelle.
I can't come into work today. I've got a cat on my lap.
Well done. Marissa.
I can't come into work today because I just don't want to.
John.
I can't come into work today. I lost the election.
Burn. Miss MA.
Can't come into work today. I'm too horny.
Mark.
I can't come into work today because I ate lutefisk last night, and well, you don't want me.
Sherelle.
I can't come into work today. I'm calling in dead.
Marissa.
I can't come into work today. I won the lottery.
Yay! I see it, Murph. John.
I can't come into work today. I locked myself in the bathroom.
Mark.
I can't come in today because I'm playing with my hoe. Nudge, nudge.
Woo! Marissa.
I can't come into work today. I'm helping John clean out his freezer.
Nice. MA.
Can't come into work today. I'm tied to the four posts of my bed.
Oh.
And still horny. John.
I can't come into work today. I got Mark's crabs.
Well,
Okay, Mark, go.
I can't come into work today. It's John's birthday.
From our producer, Mr. Steve Murphy. I can't come into work today. I got fired by you yesterday, you bastard.
Oh.
Marissa.
right. I can't come into work today. I already finished my one job.
John.
That's,
Oh,
not
we have a
exactly,
steal. I'm
yeah.
going to take a drink.
yeah.
Oh, Sherelle even leaned forward. Must be a good one. Sherelle.
I can't come into work today. I just found out I'm on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Jay,
I can't come into work today. Didn't you notice that pineapple on your desk? Never mind. A lot of people may not get that. Mr. Bickford.
I can't come into work today. I toasted my weenie.
And there was much rejoicing. Actually, I meant to hit the buzz. So anyway, I think we can.
Move on.
All right. We have a last minute entry from fan base, Mr. Jeremy.
Yeah.
I can't come into work today. The swelling won't go down. After 4 hours, I'd tell everybody. All right, so we're going to move on to another quickie from the hat. And what we have here is, I got 4 of them. Let's stir them up a little bit. Oh. Okay.
Various quicks.
We haven't done a world's worst for a while.
Oh, yeah.
World's worst sales line for cast iron pots and pans. World's worst sales line for cast iron pots and pans. Let's begin with Miss Marissa.
have you ever wondered what forever chemicals feel like? Jay.
Guaranteed to take your spouse out in 2 hits. Oh, I stole Mark's.
Oh, that was not exactly that, but it was on that line. So yep, it's a steal.
All right, I'm gonna have a drink because of a steal. Sherelle, please go.
Perfect thing to drop on your foot when you really need an excuse not to come into work.
John.
No, your head will not retain the shape of the pot if you're hit with it. Jay?
Guaranteed to scald your hand if you keep it in the oven.
Truth.
Mr. Olson.
Made by Acme.
Oh, you gave me one. Marissa.
Handles not included. Jay.
Thank you, Mark Olson. Guaranteed to drop on a roadrunner from 300 feet. Acme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from our producer, Mr. Steve Murphy. Arnold Schwarzenegger does not think these are heavy. Ow. All right, I got 3 more quickies in here. I believe it's time to move on to the next one. Ooh, I got the Jokerpity.
Mm. Yeah.
The way Jokerpity works is I'm going to make a statement, and it is considered the punchline. And they're going to give the setup, which is, in effect, the lead-in, and often phrased in the form of a question. Today's Jokerpity is duct tape. Duct tape. Miss Marissa, you were first.
It'll rig up your iPad during a Zoom meeting.
John.
What is not actually made from ducks?
Mark.
Guaranteed to remove your back hair.
Stole mine. You stole mine. I was thinking back or butt here. I didn't know where to go. Take a drink. Miss Sherelle, please go ahead.
Perfect way to get your partner to stop talking.
Very good. And that's the reason why that's so very good is because we have one from our fan, Mr. Jeremy. He said, "What's the safe word again?"
God.
Oh, did he steal yours, John? Jeremy, take a drink. He stole John's.
Yeah, it was.
It was close enough.
Yeah, close. Oh, so yeah, too close. Too close
right.
for comfort.
Mark.
First item on your list in your kidnapper's kit.
Ooh, that gave me one.
Okay.
Babysitting 101.
Ah.
When the NyQuil doesn't work.
Right?
No.
All right, we'll move on. I got. Oh, John, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, when your handcuffs aren't working.
Okay. Marissa.
What does not double for pasties?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
I would think that
it'll rip the hair right off. It'll just rip that hair right off.
we're it's after 8. I can use that language, right? It's not tit tape. We've all been in theater. We know what that is.
Not to be doubled with underwear.
They've never tip-taped me.
Shut up, John. So,
It's your birthday, John.
I've asked so
Happy
many
birthday.
times. Oh, man.
John's
all right,
birthday, everybody.
I know what to get John for his birthday.
I am running low.
All right. All right. Okay.
Thanks,
Hang on.
Steve.
One more. Marissa, please.
What comes in assorted colors to match John's socks?
You know, I like this idea. When it's someone's birthday, we should pick on them a lot. So anyway, let's go back. Oh, Mr. Bickford, go ahead.
Yeah, what I use to keep my freezer closed.
The contents we will never know. All right, I got 2 more in the hat, and let's. Oh, they turned up. I can read them. Cool. I can cheat. Oh, dare to compare. Things you can say about your mechanic, but not your partner. Things you can say about your mechanic, but not your partner. And let us begin with Miss Marissa.
He can't fix anything.
Miss M.A.
He really knows what he's doing.
Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, I can see the butt crack.
Oh, Mark.
Really good with the oil and grease.
Marissa.
Do you even know how to use the jack?
John.
Got me up on a lift.
M.A.
Checks under my hood at least once a month.
Mark.
Hell of a good jump starter.
Marissa.
Are you ever not dirty?
Right. John.
Costs way too much.
Marissa.
Stop using John's duct tape that way.
All right, I got a couple. One from Mr. Jeremy in our fan base, and one from Mr. Murphy. Mr. Jeremy says he just doesn't twist my nuts right, and Mr. Murphy says time to clean the pipes. And as usual, we're all quiet after Murphy, which is why he's the producer. Just say it.
Is it over now?
Is it over? Mr. Olson.
Your headlights are on.
Marissa.
Like, did you stick something in my tailpipe? Jay.
Hey.
No. It's righty tighty, lefty loosey. M.A.
Are you going to charge me for every tiny little thing?
Whoa, boom-sh. Marissa.
My sister just accidentally contributed. Is that called being rear-ended?
I gotta write that down.
Twist my lug nuts. Nudge, nudge.
Mark.
He plugs it in nicely.
Marissa.
Why do you never park in the right spot?
John.
Spends a lot of time bent over.
Marissa.
Why are you always underneath on the bottom?
No comment. Mark.
You know, he really rotates my tires.
Jay.
Jay.
Do you need a torque wrench? A little too subtle. Never mind. I'm not really good with subtlety. Okay. So, yes, go ahead, Marissa.
No, it's bad. It's
You
bad.
let it go? Okay. All right. Okay. Then we'll move on to the last one. All right. And just as I did, I got 2 hits from the fan base. So since we're on the last one, I'm going to read them off. From Mr. Jeremy, poor guy doesn't fit. And from Melty Matt, doesn't know how to drive a stick shift.
Or,
Youth of today.
Okay, Marissa's going to go for it. Go for it.
no, this isn't that, but poor guy doesn't know a thing about what he's doing.
That transmission's not manual, my dear boy. All right.
Oh.
The last quickie is rejected titles for soap opera TV shows. Rejected titles for soap opera TV shows. John.
All my stepchildren.
Happy birthday to you. Mark.
A lot of dick.
No comment. Marissa, Emma, you were first.
Brain tumors and amnesia.
Wow. Marissa.
Days of our rehab.
Oh, nice. John.
Oops, all evil twins.
Mark.
Lie.
Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry. MA had her hand up first.
General Hospital in the surrounding area.
Jay.
I was a fugitive on an improv show. Miss Marissa.
Off MA's. General Free Clinic.
I'm good. That was there just in case.
Yeah.
Mark.
Scenes from a hat.
Yeah.
Shut up. Mr. Bickford.
Days of Our Deaths.
I'd watch that.
You would, yeah. Miss Marissa.
All My Illegitimate Children.
Oh, good one.
Jay.
And it's funny how these things happen in sync. Just before you said yours, Melty Matt posted, "You are not the father." John.
Straight up porn.
Oh. Marissa.
You are not the father unless it's Tuesday and your cousin / girlfriend is in a coma.
M.A.
Grandma's stories.
Mark.
O's of our lives.
The what of our lives?
O's of our lives.
Oh, okay.
Jay.
Hey.
There's that teenage one, General Cafeteria.
Oh.
All right. I think we can be groovy. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Nudge, nudge. Said Melty Matt.
What I mean?
Welcome to today's episode of Nudge Nudge. We've got birthday boy John Bickford. Happy birthday, John. Oh my God. I didn't get you anything, but I'm sure there'll be some tape in the mail soon. So anyway,
Remy's birthday's tomorrow.
thank you for joining us. We are live Sundays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. on this hat channel, this hat time. Thank you for joining us, as I've stated before, and I will never get tired of saying thank you to all you people out there. I am your host, Jay Sterling, but more importantly, I am joined by Miss M.A. Dorfler, Mr. Birthday Boy John Bickford, Miss Marissa Thomas, Miss Sherelle Renee Childs, and as always, Mr. Mark Olson.
Annabus.
On behalf of all of us, myself, and our redundant Mr. One Job producer, Steve Murphy, thank you. Good night. Be groovy, be happy, and remember, smile and laugh. Laugh at something, because it's going to laugh at you. Good night.